everybody, and welcome. Today, yet another trip. Today, we're leaving our area down here in North Carolina, driving up Interstate 26 to Interstate 40, through the gorge, up and around through almost Newport. We're going to take the probably the parkway here directly to Sevierville area and ultimately to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Got a couple days there for a meeting, and we are good to go. So Pigeon Forge is south of Sevierville here, and we'll come up 40, and then we will come across the 321 here and around and directly to Pigeon Forge. Yes, there is never a time when we travel in the Model Y that we don't load the thing up. Yeah, how about that? Yep, full. So there you go. Well, not really. Actually, down here below is empty, and in the back seat's empty. So still got more stuff to put in here though. This is the last thing to go through on the Keurig machine. Got some K-Cups over there, and of course Cheerios. I think we're ready to hit the road. We're leaving the house here at 91%, and for you miles folks, it's 258 miles. It's about 130 miles there today. Shouldn't be an issue. Just leaving town here now. This is Columbus, North Carolina, and no trip is even possible without a Scottish breakfast. We're just up in the construction here in Hendersonville. Traffic's starting to build a little bit here. I think it's going to be a great day today. Look at the weather. It's kind of what I predicted. Should be a nice day, I think, on the way to Pigeon Forge today. We continue north here, which is west 26, getting close to Interstate 40 up here. Running autopilot, of course. Just transitioning now here to Interstate 40, and this is headed west. Yeah, it's looking pretty crappy here. Just about ready to get into the gorge here on Interstate 40 going west. Just getting into the gorge here now, and of course it's raining. That's okay. I expected that today. On autopilot, of course, in the gorge. You know, I usually run autopilot whenever I can, and I'm running autopilot usually almost every time going through the windy roads of the gorge. A lot of driver assistance lane keeping stuff just can't deal with this amount of turning. Tesla AutoPilot has generally no problem with it at all. Even the crappy road markings, it doesn't seem to care. So I just set it, let autopilot drive me through, and I'm good to go. You can see how tight these turns are. Look at the map. Yep, autopilot is awesome. Weather continues to be crappy, however, autopilot's happy. You can see the map. It's pretty twisty, turny here. We get into some pretty turny stuff up ahead.
Now take exit 7 on the right.
Oh, look at that. Google even knows. See, even
in 500 feet,
Google's
stay
up to
straight
date.
to take the Interstate 40 West ramp toward Newport.
So they're still working on the bridge, apparently. Yeah, they kind of getting it
Now
back
stay
together.
straight to take the Interstate 40 West ramp.
Yeah, they tore this whole bridge out. I don't know if they needed to fix it, but it's told that they needed a place for the animals to cross under a river or something. I don't know. Anyway, back on the interstate we go. Yeah, this is the rest stop here just into Tennessee. Just leaving the rest stop now. We're going to do something a little different. Normally we take Foothills Parkway down to 321, right across, and right into Pigeon Forge. We're going to try something a little different. Change up the scenery for you guys. We're going to continue on Interstate 40 here. We're going to keep going, and we're just going to go over the French Broad River. Once over the French Broad River, we're going to get off here at this exit. We're going to go along Highway 70 and 25 West, come south, go through all the lakes, down to Chestnut Hill, get back on 411, go by Bush's Beans, right into Sevierville, and then ultimately Pigeon Forge. Yeah, I think we found the crappy weather. Yeah, we're in it now. Yeah, it's coming down, cats and dogs. Slow down a little bit here. We're not in that big a hurry. Get puddling on the ground and do some hydroplaning. You don't need that. Just about ready to cross over the French Broad River here. Unfortunately, today is not a really great day. So we're heading to Dandridge now. That's Dandridge, Tennessee. And then we'll go ahead and head south from there and go over the lakes here. Not sure what the name of it is. I think it's kind of a part of the French Broad River system here. Yeah, everybody wished they had a pond. Well, now they do. Just coming into the outskirts of Dandridge here now. I don't know any of the history of the town, but I suspect it's been here a while. We look for big trees, means old buildings. Some cool stuff here on the left. Got this cool house here. It's kind of a roundhouse. Like I said, I think Dandridge has been here a while. And my lovely wife reminded me that Teslas float. Might need it. Wow, look at this place. Holy mackerel, look at this. It's been there a while, I think. Oh yeah, we're just into the town of Dandridge here now. Need to look for a left turn coming up here, which is Highway 92. Some big old places up on the hill. Boy, let's see, Junction, is it? I think this it. This it? I don't know. No, I think I turned early. Yeah. That's right. Let's just zoom in here and see where we're at. Oh yeah. So I turned too early, but that's okay. We get to look at these beauties here. Look at some of these places. It's like they've been here a while. And this gigantic berm, I think this is a levee for the French Broad River. And I think we may be below the river here. Kind of cool.
This is pretty good.
Oh yeah, look at this. I think this building's been here a while. I'd say. Town Hall. That's cool. And the building across the way from it is also very cool.
I think it said 1941 on it.
Shepherd Inn, 1820. Some other cool buildings here. I think I stumbled across Main Street here of Dandridge. It's kind of cool. I think I'll drive up and around because just cool. Look at this place. It's like the jail or something.
Cute cafe.
Yeah. All these cool places. They have a stop sign? Yes, they do. All right, we're going to go on. I need to make a left here, but we'll take a ride up here. This looks like maybe an old car dealer or service center. Oh, good. Sorry. And we've got more old buildings here. Kind of cool.
Roper Mansion.
Yeah, looks like there's places to stay. 1820. All kinds of old places here. Well, I think this place really requires coming and some investigation. Very cool. Old places up here on the hill. Yeah, I think it's been here a while. Alright, well, I've driven way out of town, or at least downtown now. I think I'll turn right here, get back on the highway, and we'll come around. That's a little newer place. This place is probably older. If you look at the number of chimneys, is really indicative of what's going on. And we do need to turn right here. We're on West Meeting Street. Kind of interesting. Heading back towards the, I think it's maybe east. And we're heading back towards downtown. Got some new construction here. Look at this old place. This has been here a while. Number of chimneys. It's very cool. This place here on the right. Gigantic columns out front. Wish it was nicer weather. It would be nicer to see some of these places. This is cool.
That's how clean the fireplace.
Alright, here we go. It's like an old church. 1868. Some more buildings.
Drive-through pharmacy.
A drive-through farm?
Pharmacy.
Oh, pharmacy. Coming back towards downtown Dandridge now. See some of these old houses.
This is your turn.
Yep, and I got to make a right turn. This will take us down over the French Broad River. Make this turn here now. Does look like kind of Main Street. Yeah, that house had been there. They built the town around it. Here's a bunch of the original brick buildings of downtown Dandridge. Thrifty Drugs.
Real estate.
And now we're back around to that four-way stop. Okay, now we're heading this way. We're going to go out towards the south here now. Some more old cool buildings. Let's look at the level of the river. I thought it was high, but apparently it's low. Look how low the river is here. Just making our way down the peninsula here. It's not a lot going on. Some more homes here along the lake or the river. I think we're driving back into the rain here now. All right, coming off of the road there, we've come around the backside of Bush's Beans. Sorry, you can't see it there. There we go. So there's Bush's Beans on the backside here. A little town called Chestnut Hill. So if you've eaten Bush's Beans, here's where they come from. So if you've never come to Bush's Beans here in Tennessee,
onto Highway 411.
they have the general merchandise store and a restaurant here. It's kind of cool. Anyway, we're turning right. We're headed towards the hotel. And this is now Highway 411 South. getting close to our turn. I went ahead and added in a destination of the supercharger here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Usually when I arrive, of course, the rule is, you remember, when you arrive at your destination and the battery's warm from the day's travel, you always want to get a charge. That way it can sit in overnight, can cool down, you can get in the morning and you can go to your next destination. Always charge with a warm battery. The car, of course, is preconditioning, as you can see here. That is a normal feature. It gets the battery up to a higher temperature, which allows faster charging. We're getting there now, 5 miles to our turn. If you're an amateur radio operator, sometimes called ham radio operators, you'll recognize this corner. Well, maybe you won't. Little hint, a company started here in Tennessee, and they made amateur radios, amplifiers, and all the accessories that go along with it. And essentially, the name of it was called 10 Tech. And they're still in business today, but they sold their name to somebody up in Ohio. However, this was the home of 10 Tech. Now, occupied by Walmart, has purchased the property. Bye-bye, 10 Tech. Just here on Highway 449, called Veterans Boulevard. We're getting close to the supercharger, or up a ways we'll make a left, go up over the hill to the supercharger. Right, we have arrived here at the supercharger. I didn't do any video because I was having the car drive me here on full self-driving. Let's get plugged in and we'll top this baby up. 202 kilowatts, awesome.
I didn't recognize you when you walked up because I was fiddling with my car.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I was at, and holy mackerel, that's him.
Hey Jeff, I hear you're from Pennsylvania. I'm near Pittsburgh, right?
That's it.
Great, and you're on the way to where?
Marathon,
Florida.
Florida.
That's down in the Keys.
Down in the Keys.
Excellent. And you've had your Model Y for how long now?
About a year. It'll be 2 years in November.
Awesome. And what do you think about it overall?
It's a great car.
It's a great car. I agree. Yeah.
And I can see where in 5 years it'll be even greater.
That's correct. Yeah, I love getting the new software updates. I have full self-driving in my car,
right,
and that allows me to test it out. And every time I get it, it's something better. Yep. And it's really great.
And I think in 5 years they'll have the new batteries.
Oh yes.
They will charge a lot faster than these do.
Yeah, if you go back in 2012, those batteries were pretty slow in charging. Today's batteries are much better, but tomorrow's batteries are just going to even be better.
Yep.
Good.
And I think electric cars are the future.
I agree totally. I do.
There's no doubt in my mind that when all these people begin to see what a great thing it is, and like I said, all I have to do is charge the batteries faster.
Yep.
And have more charging stations.
That's right.
Nobody will use gasoline anymore.
Good. Can I ask you, how old are you?
75.
75. See that, guys? Jeff takes his car everywhere. He's got this awesome blue Model Y here. It's long range, and he's on the way to Florida. Jeff, it's awesome meeting you. Have a very safe trip.
Thank you.
Here at the Pigeon Forge version 3 supercharger, it's a 12 stall. It's located in the parking lot of this shopping center. Looks like it's myself and Jeff. I just met Jeff. He's from Pennsylvania. He's on his way to Florida. We're right next to Guy's new restaurant here, Flavor Town. It's not open yet. They're training the staff. But if you do come to this supercharger in Pigeon Forge, to use the restroom, you drive right over to that column there. And inside is the restrooms. Great shopping center. There's all kinds of other goodies here in the shopping center. We're just about charged to 90%. There it is. 36 kilowatts all the way to 90%. There we are. We are good to go. Let's disconnect. My wife's in shopping.